I was in 5th grade, and everyone in my grade loved Pokemon. That is, everyone except me. I hated Pokemon since 1st grade when everyone started trading cards. I thought it was pathetic, but then, on my 11th birthday, I received a copy of Super Smash Bros. For my Wii. My brother became obsessed with Pikachu, so I thought I'd try the character. Then, I started watching the anime and ended up with a huge obsession. Then the next day I decided it was time to try my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Soul Silver. I wanted Heart Gold, but Soul Silver was the only one left. It didn't matter to me. So, right when I got home, I put the game into my DSi and started playing. I chose Chikorita and soon caught many Pokemon. I loved the game, and it became my favourite game on the DS, replacing Animal Crossing Wild World. Not long after I started the game, right after defeating Faulkner, I received a message. A text box popped up saying, "Oh?" I wondered what could be happening, and then my egg popped up on the screen and it hatched into a Togepi, one of my favourite Pokemon. I nicknamed it Toby and happily continued with the game. I trained it hard and eventually, at level 16, Toby evolved into a Togetic. I was so happy, and without him, I couldn't have defeated the Ecruteak gym leader. But soon, I started catching new Pokemon, and eventually after catching a Raikou that I'd been trying to catch for 2 weeks, I put Toby in a box and never really did anything with the level 21 Togetic. A week later, I defeated gym leader Claire, caught Lugia and headed to the Elite Four. I lost on the first try, so I thought of making a stronger team. I scrolled through the boxes and found Toby, adding him to my team. On the second try, I lost again because of my weak team. I decided to put Misdreavus, Clefairy and Toby back in a box. But when I tried to put Toby in the box, a text box came up saying, "Toby doesn't want to go to the PC." I tried again and yet another text box came up. "Toby wants to stay with you." I tried again. This time, the text box said, "Toby put the rest of your team in the PC." When I got back to the overworld, we were in Ecruteak, next to the gym. I was confused and decided to go to the Pokemon Center to get Lugia to fly me back to the Elite Four. A text box came up when I tried to withdraw my Pokemon. It said, "Toby pulled you away from the PC." I was scared. I didn't think this was supposed to happen. I tried to save and quit, but the text box came back. "Toby kept you from saving." At this point, I was scared out of my mind. I tried to reset, but this time Toby spoke to me. "Why don't you love me anymore, Master?" I tried to reset again. "Why did you store me away in a little box in a computer?" Toby clearly didn't want me to reset, and even when I tried to leave my DS lying on the floor to go do something else, Toby said, "Why don't you love me?" I tried running away from my DS again, only for Toby to say, "Remember when you hatched me? You were so happy. We trained together and loved each other. Without me, you couldn't have defeated the gym leader. Then you caught that hideous Raikou and left me behind. How could you?" Then a text message popped up and it said, "Do you love Toby? Yes or no?" I started crying and selected yes. "Toby doesn't believe you." Toby ran away. I started to cry even harder. "Toby, no!" I shouted. A text box came up. "Go to Burn Tower," it read, without punctuation. I hesitated, but I ran to Burn Tower. When I climbed to the top, I saw Toby. But he looked different. His eyes were pitch black with tiny red pupils, and he was crying bloody tears and had scratches all over him. "Toby!" I shouted. I don't care for you, Toby said. But I care for you, Toby, I shouted through the mic. You are one of the best Pokemon I ever will and ever have had. I will always love you. Nothing will change that. Toby started to speak. You do? Toby then returned back to normal. He ran to my character sprite and hugged it. I love you too, Master. The screen went black. It came back up as I was near the entrance to Victory Road. I checked my Pokemon, Bayleaf. I gave it an Everstone, Gyarados, Raikou, Furret, Lugia, Dratini, and something amazing. I had a 7th slot. In that slot was Toby. Thank you for listening to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click that like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to make sure you never miss a story.